Okay, well, that egg I had for breakfast didn't quite cut it, so now we're in the process of taking this crushed box of dehydrated soup. Can you get the glare off that so you can see it or not? Which has to cook for 25 minutes. And we got water boiling here, or will be boiling in a minute, in a Heineken pot with a ssbit stove. And we're going to throw that in there and cook that up, see how that goes. Okay, I think we're up to speed now. Just got a light simmer going. So, let's dump this, give her a little stir here. Let her come back up to speed, and we'll simmer that for about a half an hour, I guess. I've got a bag here with 2 full 16-ounce cans. That's 2 pounds of corn that's been dehydrated. Trying to get the glare off of it. Dehydrated at my handy dehydrator. And I'm going to amend this with a little bit of that just so I can see what it'll do in like a stew. So we just put a handful of that in there and see what that does. Give her a little stir here. Got a real witch's brew going here. I've got hamburger dehydrating, 90% lean. Cook it and then dehydrate it, but it's not ready yet, so we're just going to have to settle for corn today. If this is a good soup, next time I make it, I'll put hamburger and corn in it. But this is just a test run now. I know that may be a little bit too much of a simmer, but where it's a Heineken pot, it's probably okay, because it's almost impossible to get a slow simmer on a Heineken pot because they're just so small and efficient. I wonder how it works with the lid on. Going to boil over. Well, evidently that vent's big enough so it's not going to boil over, but it's on the verge. Okay, it's been 15 minutes and it's starting to look pretty good. Now you can see that if I had this lid on here without this hole in it, I'm pretty sure that the lid would be popping up and it'd be boiling over. So that's like one reason why I just have a fairly heavily vented lid to let the steam out. I don't think it cuts back on the boil time that much. It's starting to thicken up. This is actually starting to look like something now. It says it's supposed to cook for 25 minutes, so let's see what she tastes like. Not bad. Not quite yet. The beans are still a little tough, but it's coming. You want to go back out? You wouldn't be confused, would you? Yeah, it's cold out there. I don't blame you if you don't want to go out. You want a drink of water? Go get a drink of water. Okay, it's been, let's see, about 21 minutes. And it's starting to reduce a little bit. I was going to add some water, but I got thinking about it. It's probably supposed to reduce down. It's probably dropped 3/4 of an inch. And I think it's basically done, but just because it says to let it go 25 minutes, well, I'm going to let it go 25 minutes, and then we'll dump her out and see what we got. Cooking with Tinny. I might start a cooking show here if I keep this up. It's almost the perfect stove to either bake or simmer with. Actually, I think if I was going to bake, I'd go with a nylon because it's a little bit cooler than this, but this one's almost perfect simmering. Okay, that's what we'll call it. Yeah, the ssbit's almost perfect for simmering. I'll leave the nylon for baking. Okay, like a dummy I am, I went over by a minute and a half, 2 minutes. But the ssbit just went out anyway, so take a look and see what we got here. Now this pot has an insulated surface on it right here. Now after this has been cooking for half an hour boiling, it's pretty hot. As you can see, I can pick it up, hang on to it. Jason Class came up with this idea. That's 1/16 wick. This is the same pot I sell in my store as the Heineken pot kit with 35 feet of wick that you can wrap on here. And you can see, even though it's still boiling, I can hang on to it. So let's see what we got here for soup. You know, see if I can get the glare off of it here. That's really not too bad. If I was out on the trail and I'd been hiking all day, had a few crackers or a slice of bread, I think that'd go. It really doesn't taste too bad at all. And next time I'm going to add probably an ounce of dehydrated hamburger, and that'll really beef it up and really put some calories in it, make it taste good. This is the only thing you'd have. You got pot, cup, boiler, whatever you want to call it. And to be perfectly honest, I put it in the bowl, but the bowl got so hot I couldn't hang on to it. Well, this is insulated and it works great. So, this really isn't bad at all. Just a little hot. So while I'm eating this, I'm actually here putting this whole movie together. So you're watching me putting the movie together that you're watching. Oh, it's kind of unique. Very pleasantly surprised with that recipe. Quite good. I'm Tinny from Indie Bowl Design. Have a great day.